Hi Paul Prince, back this time for the Karmic reading. I do read for the collective, so some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate with you. And if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read with what I see and feel I'm picking up within the cards. And if any of you are watching do ever want to send me any cards to keep my readings new and fresh, I will have a wish list linked below in the description. So with that said, let's find out what's going on for the Karmic. So what's going on with the Karmic? Let's zone in and find out what's going on with the Karmic. What's going on with the Karmic? What's going on with the Karmic? What's going on with the Karmic? Okay, so I'm just going to break this apart. So we're going to start with this bit. So there's a communication error I'm feeling like. So within here, I'm feeling like they see their partner. The Karmic sees I'm feeling like the DM more like a sibling than anything else. And what? You're dating your sibling sort of thing. It's like they are finding it like that's their sibling. And because they've got these feelings, they're kind of losing that connection between the love aspect. It's more like they've got a brotherly love or a sisterly love for their partner than they do a romantic one. And it's kind of causing a lot of stress within themselves, and they're kind of bored of this, and they're experimenting, but they're lying about it. I feel like they are seeing someone else because they're fed up with these feelings they've got for the divine masculine, and it's like they don't want to feel like this anymore, so they're now trying to get it from someone else. But the problem is I'm feeling like because they're not getting it, and because they're not communicating about their feelings with the divine masculine, they are causing more problems for themselves, ignoring it. It's literally, they have I'm feeling like a lot of emotional struggle going on right now. They're feeling very trapped. It's not at all what they thought it would be. It's like issues upon issues. That's why all the cards were on top of each other, because there were so many thoughts and feelings they've got going on. Even though the relationship's meant to be relaxed, it feels like more of a job to them. I feel like they are having to clean up after them, like you clean up after a pet. It's that kind of like, if the DM shits on the floor, they have to clean it up. If they make a mess, they've got to clean it up. And it feels like they're very much putting their hands on them. They're kind of fed up with waiting around for something to happen. It's like they've got all this stress on their hands, but the point is they put themselves in this situation, and because they put themselves in this situation, they can only blame themselves for feeling trapped. So I want to get some things that the Karmic should be working on rather than doing. So a trigger, there's one. They need to have patience, and they really need to sit there and ask for answers, because literally this person's sitting here, unless he picks up that phone and calls, he's waiting for a call from someone who doesn't know they should be calling. He should get up and dial and say, give me some answers. They need to get up and ask to be heard rather than expecting to be heard, because in life you shouldn't expect shit. Take, not expect. So let's get some advice about the Karmic for them moving forward. Some advice and guidance about the Karmics moving forward. Some advice and guidance about the Karmics moving forward. Okay, so firstly, they need to work together as a team rather than hiding stuff from each other, because they're going to get nowhere, and it's literally just bullshitting over the top of each other. And it's like they're both, the DM and the Karmic are both buying gifts for each other to shut the other up, and it's kind of, they know they're both doing it, and it's making the Karmic not recognise who they are anymore. It's not, they don't recognise themselves, and they don't recognise the DM, and they're feeling like staying in this relationship is a risk. It's very, but because they put themselves in it, they now don't know how to get out of it, and they're trying to come up with new things to do, but it's the same old shit, just different wrapping. Like, it's literally like trying to put makeup on a pig, polishing shit. It's literally not going to happen, and they are literally keep constantly lying to themselves over and over, and they're not helping each other. They're hiding money, they're hurting one another, and it's completely toxic and horrible, and it's causing the Karmic a lot of stress at night time, and they're feeling very emotionally attacked, and this is what's making them, literally, it's making them put in the harder work of tending to literally somebody else's garden, and they're trying, that's the thing, and it's literally like they are making their relationship that's so toxic an illusion to everyone else, because they're like, we are the perfect couple in the world, like, you will meet no one more happier than us two. It's bullshit. They're fucking miserable. It's just literally they're taking the piss out of themselves. Literally, they are a laughing stock themselves. The world ain't laughing with you. We're laughing fucking at you, because everyone else can see what they're like. They're just choosing to ignore it, and they really need to sit there and communicate, because given the same shit with different wrapping, it's still the same shit, just with a newer look. So that's what I'm getting for the Karmic. Thanks for watching.